This is Sherifa, Nakalema, Virginia, USA. We continue with the 7 steps of finding your financial fast track in the book, The Cashflow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. This is step number 3. So I'm going to welcome you really quickly. Is Doreen here? Doreen, if you are here, you are the timekeeper. If you are tired, you can assign someone else. I didn't sleep. I've been awake since the last session up to now. I'll sleep after. Those who are here earlier, I've been here. Okay. Let me see. Welcome. Welcome, Doreen. Welcome, Harriet Kabuye. Welcome, Salma. Welcome, Janet. Welcome, Mariam Mutebi. Sometimes I call you Namtebi by mistake. Welcome, Kathy. Welcome, Charles Wasaja, Joram Joel, Zulaika. Okay. I'm starting to read. If you come late, it's not going to be my fault. Okay, today we're continuing the 7 steps to finding your financial fast track. That's according to Robert. He gave us, he said 7 steps. We finished step number 1, which was mind your own business. Step number 2, take control of your cash flow. Step number 3, which is today, is know the difference between risk and risky. Now, for those of you especially those of you who come later, this is about the book. I've been discussing the book forever, the whole year. We have 94 videos. We have added lives here, and I'm committed to finishing this book. The points, we are taking out all the points by Thursday this week, because we have to celebrate the finishing by recording videos on Sunday to say what we have learned and what we plan to implement. So that's why I'm doing them sometimes back to back. Like, I haven't slept since I did the last one. I'm here. We were here, I was here 11 p.m. last time, and I'm here again at 10 a.m. So that's 11 hours. Okay. For those of you who want to know how to get this book, I have links in the description. The physical one, Amazon.com, you can get that. Audible, Amazon Audible, for audio is free for 1 month. And if you just want to watch those videos I've been recording, they're also the link is the description. Okay, are you ready to listen? Because remember, if you miss this, you will not know the answers. At the end, I'll give out a few dollars here if you answer the questions. So you listen, and then I'll ask questions after. Now, I have not been able to send out money. I don't know how you winners are feeling. I wish I had to wait and tabulate it on one time. It takes a while. And then send it after we finish. So, know the difference between risk and risky. That's the point number 3. Are you ready? I'm about to read. Put ready those who are listening, because don't blame me later when I'm asking things you didn't watch, you didn't listen to. Okay, are you ready? Please, the listeners in the chat. Okay, if you're watching this later, I have people listening to what I'm about to share, and then afterwards we discuss. Okay, welcome Sandra. Welcome. Okay, ready. Welcome Mariam. I thought you were there already. Oh, you came back. Okay. I'm about to read, and it's not so long, so which means I'm going to start on number 4 also. That's the goal. Where's the timekeeper? Are you tired, timekeeper? You're going to do it. Doreen, this time the questions are short, so what's the time? Put about 20 minutes on reading, but there are some questions she's asking. So let's put 20, but actually you can allow up to 25, but 20, put 20. Okay, I'm reading. He said chapter 3. Remember? So no, not chapter 3, chapter 13. And he's discussing I keep repeating, the 7 steps to finding your financial fast track. He gave us step number 1, mind your own business. Step number 2, take control of your cash flow. We finished that. Today is step 3. And that's chapter 13 of the book. Know the difference between Risk and risky. That's Aula. Welcome, Aula, sorry. Now, he starts with a quote on top. After he puts the title of that, he said, business and investing are not risky, but being undereducated is. Meaning, being undereducated is risky, not business. Business and investing are not risky, but being undereducated is. Okay, what is the proper cash flow management? It's a question he's asking. Proper cash flow management begins with really knowing the difference between an asset and a liability. Okay, he's have a diagram here, but I don't know that that's going to be very important because you can't see it. So he was showing a person who is 45 years old and how his assets are and how his liabilities are. Now he has notes after that. He says that I use the age 45 because what he drew was for the income, the expenses, assets, liabilities, but for a 45-year-old. He says I use the age 45 because it is halfway between 25, the age when most people begin to work, and 65, the age when most people plan on retiring. By age 45, if a person has managed their cash flow properly, their asset column should be longer than their liability column. That means you should have more assets than liabilities, assuming you manage your money well. And now that person who has a longer, more assets than liabilities, takes risk but not excessive risk, and is in the upper 10% of the population. But if they do what the other 90% of the population does, which is mismanage their cash flow and not know the difference between an asset and liability, then at age 45, their financial picture looks like this. Now he's showing another photo. Diagram. He just draws them. And this one, the person has more liabilities than assets. The person, now I'm the one using my words. 90% of the people, according to Robert, they have more liabilities than assets at age 45. But the first person he was quoting had more assets than liabilities because he was in the top 10% and he knows what he's doing as far as money. Okay, now he says, after that second diagram, there are people who most often say investing is risky. For them, it's risky, but not because investing is risky. It is their lack of knowledge and formal financial training that makes investing risky. Now, here's a subtitle says financial literacy. And here, I'm skipping, by the way, I'm skipping up, picking up the notes that I feel you need to hear. So it says financial literacy is not simply looking at the numbers with your eyes, but also training your mind to tell you which way the cash is flowing. Rich Dad often said, the direction of cash flow is everything. So a house could be an asset or a liability depending on the direction of the cash flow. If the cash flows into your pocket, it is an asset. If it flows out of your pocket, it's a liability. I'm going to read a statement that I skipped. I read over it, but I feel it's important and I have to read it again. He said, financial literacy is not simply looking at the numbers with your eyes, but into training your mind to tell you which way the cash is flowing. Rich Dad often said, the direction of cash flow is everything. But I don't think that's what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. Now, another title. That was about financial literacy. Now, financial intelligence. And he says, Rich Dad had many definitions for financial intelligence, such as the ability to convert cash or labor into assets that provide cash flow. But one of his favorite saying was, who is smarter, you or your money? Okay, I'm going to skip a little bit. And he says, For rich dad, spending your life working hard for money only to have it go out as fast it comes in is not a sign of high intelligence. And due to their lack of financial intelligence, many educated people put themselves into positions of high financial risk. I skipped a little bit there. My rich dad called it the financial red line. I think Janet would like stuff like that. You like those kind of terms. Financial red line, financial cancer. Many educated people put themselves into positions of high financial risk, and my rich dad called it the financial red line, meaning income and expenses are nearly the same every month. Remember those people who had orange? I think they were almost here. These are the people who cling desperately to job security, are unable to change when the economy changes, and often destroy their health with stress and worry. And these are often the same people who say business and investing are risky. Okay, let me see. Let me see what's left here. Okay, the reading is almost done. So let me read this. In my opinion, business and investing are not risky, but being undereducated is. Business and investing are not risky, but being undereducated is. Meaning being undereducated is risky. By the way, I say undereducated, not uneducated, but undereducated. Similarly, being misinformed is risky, and relying on safe, secure job is the highest risk anyone can take. Buying an asset is not risky. Buying liabilities you have been told are assets is risky. Minding your own business is not risky. Minding everyone else's business and paying them fast is risky. So, step 3 is know the difference between risk and risky. That's where that ends. And he has a few questions for you, the ones who's been listening. You, not my questions, but Robert Kiyosaki's questions. Let's answer those questions. Just you. As I read them, just respond to whatever. There's no money or anything. Robert is asking you. He just finished the point of risk and risky. But I'm going to read a little bit here before we get to the my questions. Okay, he says take action. And have these, when I read, just put whatever. There's no money involved. Just put whatever you want to put. Because it has options for you. A, B, C, D, E. You pick, okay? He says, define risk in your own words. Define risk in your own words. Now I think what he wants is for you to put risky or not risky. These statements. He said, A, is relying on a paycheck risky to you? Is relying, you just respond there and say risky or not risky. Is relying on a paycheck risky to you? We are just having fun. Let's see if we get what he just told us. If you rely, your life, you rely on a paycheck, is that risky or not risky? And I'm going to move quickly because of the time. So as I said, I don't know which number you'll be putting. I think you put like this. That was A. So A, risky. If you haven't answered yet, put A, risky. Now B, is having debt to pay each month risky to you or not? Put the letter so I know what you are responding to. B, that was B. Is having debt to pay each month risky to you or not? B, is that risky or not? Put a B and then risky, not risky. Moving on. B is risky. Okay, he's giving you another one. C. You have to move fast enough so you can get to everything. This is C. Is owning an asset that generates cash flow each month risky to you or not risky? That's C. Is owning an asset that generates cash flow each month risky to you or not? We are on number C, where you own an asset that generates cash. C, put letters, please, so I know what you are responding to. C, not risky. Okay, that's good. Because we want to know, did you get the lessons or been wasting time? But so far, I'm very proud. You're making me very proud, actually. I said we'll send one of these videos to Robert. I hope he won't mind that we are reading the book on here on YouTube. Okay, so Charles Wester just said B, C. What do you mean? I wanted you to put the letter and what you think about the statement. I'm moving on. If you didn't answer, okay, C was, I really need to know what you think. That was C. Is owning an asset that generates cash flow each month risky to you or not risky? So put C, risky, or C, not risky. For those who finished C already, I'm going on to D. Is spending time to obtain financial education risky to you, like what you're doing today? Is spending time to obtain financial education risky to you or not? That's D. Spending time to obtain the financial education risky to you or not? The last one is E. Is spending time learning about the different types of investments risky to you or not? That's E. Is spending time learning about different types of investments risky to you or not? That's E. So good. So this is time well spent. Good. Now he has. Remember, I said take action. That was number 1. He has take action for you. Number 2. He says, this is just something maybe you can do later. He said, commit 5 hours of your time every week to do one more of the following. This you can note. Remember that notebook we had? This is just advice to you. That commit 5 hours of your time every week, each week, to do one or more of the following. Can you imagine? He said 5 hours, which means maybe almost an hour every day if you're taking a break. So he said, number 1, A, read the business section of your newspaper. Read the business section of your newspaper. You know what? I'll take some time to talk to you. Whoever reads the business section of a newspaper, now we are talking. Whoever reads it, you don't have to read it, just note for yourself. Who reads it? Tell the truth. Who opens the newspaper and reads the business section? You know, it's solid there. You say me, means business section, I read. But he put also the Wall Street Journal, but because you're not here, most of you are not here, the Wall Street Journal is here, only if you're going to find it online. Really? Aula, you read it? I think Mona told the truth. Me? Really? Sometimes? You know, okay, what did you learn there? Serious, for me, I know that I like magazines, like there's what's called the Entrepreneur. I like those kinds. When everything is about business, I buy them. I subscribe to those. Okay, number B, he says, the second advice, you pick one of these or all of them and write them down, what he's asking you to do. Listen to the financial news on television or radio. That one you can do, right? Or when they come, the financial people, you turn off, you change the channel. He says, listen to the financial news on television or radio. Who does that? Pakasa. Pakasa. Oh, they call it Pakasa? No. He says, number 3, he's giving you advice. Note it down. You may be young, you may think these don't make sense. They do make sense, actually. He said, number C, read financial websites, magazines, and newsletters. Number D, play the cash flow game. Remember I told you about the cash flow game? I'm really going to find it and see if you can bring it to this channel. Cash flow game. I played it. It's fun, but I don't know that there's the way we can learn it here. Cash flow game. Then number E, attend educational seminars on investing and financial education. I think what you're doing today is one of the things he's advising. I'll say to you, sign up. Now I'm asking to you. Let me stop even. Who is starting that's his advice he's giving. Who is creating a new group? Who is creating from today? If you don't have a group, Ashraf, you're not in a group. Let me first name you here. people who are not in group. Others are. They are here, people who are already in the reading group. We have Doreen is in one. Zulaika, I think you are not in one. We have who? Doreen is in one. Aula is in one. Kathy is in one. Kathy, did you continue? Joram, Joel, you're not in one. Let me see. Namariam Namtev, you are still new. Zulaika, you're not in a group, are you? Child Western is I give you a tick. I wish I could ask them to clap for you. You are go-getter there, and Doreen and Julie. Julie was also Doreen and who? No, what's her name? Doreen and I don't even see her here. Where is she? Where is she today? She's not here. The one who has a group, Alaka. Alaka is not here. Sandra, those that graduated, they're go-getters. Sandra, you're not here? Okay, please. Okay, Joram, are you starting a group? The conditions are like this. You find someone who has a laptop. If you have a laptop, you get at least 2 more people. You schedule a session 2 or 3, sometime every week. You watch. These are 68 videos on this one. Believe me, it will be worth your time. It will be. He's recommending it for you here. Find this. Then if you have a problem with data, you let me know. I pay for the data and popcorn. There are people doing it already. I think they're on 40 something. Where are you now? Dory, Sandra, Wasaja, which video are you on? Which number? Which number are you on? Charles? Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Do you remember? Okay, she's here, but network is bad. Yes, Sandra, the go-getter. I think you're on 40 or something. Remember, they're 68. So they're about to finish it. So I encourage all of you to do that. Watch the videos. And what he was saying, the last one was, consider hiring a coach. Oh my God. He wants you to spend some money. Consider hiring a coach to help you work through the process of becoming financially free. I don't think you're going to hire a coach. Okay. How are we doing with timekeeping? How much time? We're good? Because, I have a challenge. That was step 3, but we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Yet, I have to finish this by Wednesday. And let me announce, Thursday only if we move it. Let's talk about it now, because I have an appointment. I have to go by 10:10. So, which means I cannot be here. It has to be done by 10. Should we move it and start early on Thursday? I'm talking about Thursday, not Wednesday. Thursday. Otherwise, we can't finish the book. So should we put it like around 9, which would be 5 a.m. Uganda, 10 Malaysia? Malaysia would love that. On Thursday. We are good? Okay, it's time. Yes, it's time, but not really time. That was for that. In fact, I'm surprised I finished the action too. So this is what we are doing. I'm going to go another maybe 5 minutes, okay? And start on step 4, then I ask the questions. It will be enough. Give me 8 minutes. Then the next 20 will answer the questions. 8, yeah, I think on Thursday we're going to do it a little bit earlier because I had to leave. So we'll be here. If you have to note somewhere, but I remind you, assuming you haven't finished it. I don't think you're going to finish, but you have to finish it on Thursday. I may also give you a driving video. We'll see. Okay. 8 minutes on the clock. 7 minutes on this one. What I'm doing, I have to be done. I start the questions in 7 minutes. Doreen, are we good? Okay. I just finished number 3, which was know the difference between risk and risky. I'm starting number 4. Step number 4. I'm going to review all of them. Number 1, mind your own business. Number 2, take control of your cash flow. Number 3, know the difference between risk and risky. Those exercises you just did showed you, that what's risky and what's not risky. Like relying on a paycheck. That's very, very risky. Okay, step number 4. Decide what kind of investor you want to be. That's step number 4. And I'm doing just part of it. We'll finish it tonight. By the way, do you still want to come in the morning? If we don't do the morning, we can't finish this book. Will you come again the way we did? You know, I told you I haven't slept since I talked to you. I came again. Do you want to continue? That's the only way we'll finish this book. If I come again to finish what I'm starting right now, will you come? Respond to that. Because if you're not coming, then I have to continue and finish it. Step 4 needs to be finished. Okay, so we are coming tomorrow morning. Kathy, don't be shocked. We are here. We are finishing the book. I'm starting to read. Please be alert. Step 4, and which is chapter 14 of this book. Decide what kind of investor you want to be. And he always has these quotes like small headings after that big one. He says, start small and learn to solve problems. Start small and learn to solve problems. And then he says, there is something I want to finish, then we'll get to the question. And it's part, now, this is the tip. What I'm reading here is going to be question number 3. The notes I'm doing right here. And the reason I even decided to continue a little bit, to find question number 3. So, that's a tip. It's not going to be very, very easy. So, be alert, please. So, have you ever wondered why some investors make more money with a lot less risk than others? Most people struggle financially because they avoid financial problems. One of the biggest secrets my rich dad taught me was this. If you want to acquire great wealth quickly, take on great financial problems. If you want to acquire great wealth quickly, take on great financial problems. Now he says in the part 1 of this book, he said in part 1 of this book, which we finished a long time ago, if you remember, some time ago, there were 3 kinds of investors. Investor number 1, he called them ABC. Type A, those are investors who seek problems. Type B are investors who seek answers. Remember, A, seek problems. B, seek answers. C, investors who seek an expert. He puts it in quotes, like you go for a financial advisor to advise you. The one who seeks an expert to tell them what to do. So we have 3 kinds of investors. One is the one who seeks problems to solve, the one who seeks answers, and the ones, no. The first one seeks problems, the second one seeks answers, the third one seeks an expert to help them, to tell them what to do. So ABC. Now he's explaining those 3. He starts with number C. Investor C, type C. Type C investors are financially uneducated and look for people to tell them what to do, what to invest in. People in the E and S quadrants have been forced into the investing game because of changes in retirement plans. So he's saying that people, if you're on the E and S, you really don't know much. So you're always asking for experts to help you around, to help you, okay? They have little interest in investing in their education, so they can become better investors. They know nothing, which means they have to rely on the advice of other so-called experts. Those are the type C people. They are E's and S's. I guess we are over there. Are we in the ES? We are type C. Now type B. Type B investors seek answers. I'm going to remind you, type C investors seek experts to tell them what to do. Type B investors, they seek answers. They often ask questions like this. What do you recommend I invest in? Do you think I should buy real estate? What stocks are good for me? I talked to my broker and he recommended I diversify. My parents gave me a few shares of stock. Should I sell them? So for them, that's the kind of, they are trying to, I guess, they are seeking answers. Someone to answer it for them, like a guy, sort of an opinion. That's me now saying. Like those B ones, they have some knowledge, but they are still asking. Now, type B investors, now Robert is writing, should interview several tax advisors. He's advising them that if you're that kind of investor, you should interview several tax advisors, attorneys, stockbrokers, and real estate agents. Choose carefully and start implementing their advice. Woo! I love that. I told you the story when I started my S corporation. I did what he just said. I went and talked to a lawyer and talked to a financial, and talked to an accountant. I remember going to meet a lawyer and they called like a big meeting, everyone, just to hear what I have to say. I was asking for advice, what kind of business to start, I mean, how to register my company. And they scared me actually. And they were charging $200 per hour to talk to them. I remember going, I paid my consultation and ran away. I said, I don't want these. So he's saying, go consult until I reached an accountant who made me feel comfortable. That's how I did. So that would have been a type B investor because I went and did what he's saying. Okay, they should find advisors who practice what they preach and run fast from anyone who's selling investment advice and getting rich on commissions and fees alone. Type B investors should look for investment advisors who make money investing in the same investment they are selling. So if you want real estate, then go to an advisor who knows something about real estate, who is investing in real estate. That's what he's saying. I'm going to even skip that one. I don't think we need the other paragraph. We know now who the type B investor is. Type A investor. Remember the summary was type A, this one 6 problems. B, 6 answers. C, 6 an expert to tell them what to do. Okay, type A now. That's the last one. When I read this, we're done. Type A investors look for problems. In particular, they look for problems caused by those who get into financial trouble. Investors who are good at solving problems expect to make returns of 25% to infinity on their money. He told us stories where he made a lot of money, if you remember, because he's a type A investor. They are typically level 5 investors with a strong financial foundation, with strong financial foundations. They possess the skills necessary to succeed as business owners and investors. And they use those skills to solve problems caused by the people who lack such skills. Okay, he gives an example, but I don't even need to do that. So that's, he talks about himself, but that's enough. Let me ask you, what type of investor are you right now? Are you type A, type B, or type C? I'm about to ask questions, the other ones, but now I'm asking you. From what I just read, I just realized I think I'm sort of a type B, but not really firm, but I think I like to... Okay. Oh, we have Teddy Naiga. That's a new name. Welcome, Teddy Naiga. Welcome. You are C? Wow. Let's see. Who are the C? What kind of investors are you right now? Not what you want to be. What are you right now? Then you get to what you want to be. You are a C? Let's see. If you are an investor at all, the people who never even think of the word invest. they don't even think about it. Okay, let's see. You are C? Investors who seek an expert to tell them what to do. Okay. Let's see. Really? Zuleika, you a B? Let's see. You seek answers. Time. Okay, time. Good, time. But you have 2 minutes. No, we don't. I want to see where they are. But where do you want to be? More importantly, where do you want to be of those 3 that we talked about? Some people are nothing, and none of these. They're not investors at all. You want to be, which one do you want to be? Okay, which one do you want to be? You know the A, you have to take a while to study all these things, all those things he told you to do. Okay, I'm reading question, time for some money. Hopefully I'll be able to pay all of you. If I'm not able to pay all of you, what are you going to do? You're going to sue me? You're going to sue me? I asked you to bring more people so we can get people to help us here. Bring more people so we have a community. Okay, time for money. What I just said there, we're going to answer a few questions. Let's see who got it. Ready? Yes, Moonlight, I'm rooting for you. Everyone wants to be in A. But if you really want to be in A, remember those things he said we need to do? Financial news, paper, subscribe, all these things. By the way, when you're around those people, with time you learn. With time, you learn slowly, slowly, slowly. You still have a long time to live, so you can do it. Forgive you. I don't remember why you say I forgive you. What was that? What were you talking about, Janet? Okay, you ready? I think everyone wants to be in A, but I have to tell you the truth. A is not easy. B, yes, we can be B. Like you know what's going on, but you seek advice, you read about this and that, and then decide. B will be my goal. I don't think I want to do A. It's good, but it takes a while. It takes a while, and I'm now getting very old. I don't know if I can learn much. Okay, you're ready. Janet, what was that comment about? So any of you who really can't wait, because I was planning to tabulate all the winners and send the money one time. But if someone is really hard on especially data, let me know. But using your own money. I don't think I'm financing data this week. No, I need someone to donate. You know that chat, you can donate to this chat, but no one ever puts $1. Do you know this button here? You can put money in this channel. I don't see anyone donating. Who? Let me see. Who is the business person here? Who? Who I'm going to ask for a donation so we can sponsor data for people. The business person is, I thought he was here. He's not? I thought I saw Muhammad. Muhammad is not here? He's not here. I thought I saw him answering something. He's the one I want to ask. He's the manager. Please donate to this channel so we can send people data. Okay, are you ready? Not available in your region? What's not available? Okay, no, Aula, no. Muhammad is the one I want. Muhammad, when you see him there, he's the manager in Uganda. He's the one, and Frederick. When you see Frederick, he's not here today. Those are the investors. Okay, are you ready? I'm starting to ask, please. But many of you said ready already. Ashraf, when you see Ashraf Muhammad and Fred Nexil, we need some money here to donate. Okay. I have 3 questions. This time I'll be very strict. The first 5. And the first question is here. It requires, you know what? When I ask, I think I may do what I did this morning. When it has just one word, I'll give 3. When it has longer answers, I give more. Because there is a tendency to copy. Yes, I think I'll make number 1, I'm going to give the first 3. I'll give more on the other ones. Because it's one word. So, one word, or maybe you can call it 2, I don't know. If you are ready, I'm reading. Only the first 3. We'll put the 2 on the other 2 numbers. And we'll give it 7. Business and investing are not risky. But being is. Being is, which means is risky. Business and investing are not risky, but being dash is risky. It is. We said it twice. I read it twice and I kept repeating it. Okay, who got it? I even tried to clear it up. Like I was giving you tips as I was reading. Okay, let's see. Doreen is number 1, but I said I'm taking 3. Really? So what are you doing? You think no one copy? I think the way they came, no one is copying. So should we do 5? What do you say? You know, that's That's why I repeated it. Moonlight. That's the reason I repeated it. Because of your answer. I repeated it as I was reading because I knew it could be misunderstood. But I'm glad not many people called it that. So, okay, if you're saying I do 5, then let's do 5. Okay, let's see. Okay, we had Doreen as number 1. 2 was undereducated, Zuleika. 3 was, oh, no, Joel is number 2. Sorry. Joel is number 2. I know you are waiting right there to remind me. Zuleika is number 3. 4 is Sandra. 5 is, I was looking for you, Sandra. I didn't, you just appeared. Kathy, number 5. Let's see, being uneducated. You were about to get it, but you didn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go like that. Number 2. Now this one is going to require you to write a sentence. If you get this one, I'll say you are really great. Let me see. Financial literacy is not simply looking at the numbers with your eyes, but also what? Financial literacy is not simply looking at the numbers with your eyes, but also what? That's a sentence. That one you can take 5. I'm waiting. It's a long sentence. Oh, sorry. So what are you going to do with Sandra? Oh, it's a long sentence. Please, it's a sentence. This now question is a sentence. I repeated it a few times. Okay, we got them. I'm really I'm clapping for all of you because I don't know how you get these things. Your minds are still very sharp. I'm telling you. Okay, let's see who got it. Number 1, you got it right. Okay, train your mind like I was number 1. Moonlight, you have been number 1 on Joel, but I said it's a sentence. I think you had me. I said it was a sentence. In fact, you have been Janet, Moonlight, Joram. No. I said it's a sentence. So, number 1 is Zuleika. Those are hints, and I kept reading it again. Number 2, Doreen. Number 3, Sandra. Number 4, Wasaja. Charles Wasaja. You people must type really fast. Oh, number 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But also train your mind, the cash flowing. Although I didn't really get one word right, but I think you got it. What do you think? I think you got it because it's about the cash flowing. Which way the cash is flowing. I think you did good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we okay? I have Zuleika, Doreen, Sandra, Charles, Wasaja, Aula. But do you really, I don't know, we don't have much time. We have just one more question. Do you remember when I think he gave even an answer. He gave a question, an example. He said that if you have a house, the house If you own the house, the cash is flowing to you. If you rent the house, the cash flowing out of you. That's why out of your pocket. In your pocket, out of your pocket. That's what that means. That, okay, where is it flowing? Is it a good thing, a bad thing? If for the one who has the house, it's a good thing. For the one who doesn't have the house, it's flowing out. That's all it means. It may sound complicated. Actually, it's not. Okay, the last one. Now, this one is obvious. It's obvious. Hopefully, you got the words. Define simple terms, investor type A, B, and C. Remember, he defined C first. Then he went to B and A. So, put A is this, B is this, C is this. I kept repeating it. I repeated it. I repeated it. Welcome, Isaac. Hopefully you are not eating bones, Isaac. What's that? Who ate bones the other day? Was Geoffrey? We're almost done. Okay. Also train your mind which direction your cash flow. Yeah, Kasim, you almost got that, but it came late. And also Harriet Kabuya, you got it, but it came late. So it feels good to be in the pavilion watching. You mean the game? Are you talking about the game? Or you watched us, Musa? Yes, you are eating buns too. Okay, that's a sick problem. Who is sick? Yeah, better be late than never. That means you're still thinking about us. Even the thought of knowing something important is going on. I upload you, Isaac. Okay, let's see what they are putting here. Janet. Janet, let's hope I can reach you and give you that, because it's really something missing. Yes. You know, I don't see Salma much. Is Salma here? Salma, are you participating in this? This is good knowledge. Salma, I don't see you. Did she sleep? This is very important knowledge. Hopefully you agree. Okay, let's see. Now looking at the answers. So Musa Ranga, you are in the pavilion watching the soccer game or watching us? Okay, Joel number 1. Let's see. Joel is number 1. Six problems, 6 answers, 6 experts. Yes. And then let's see. Musa is just eating bones. Customer is sick. Problem, who is sick? Aula, no. I said list all of them. Isaac, Kawaya, better late than never. Doreen. Type A, sick problems. B, sick answers. C, sick and expert. Yes, Doreen. How about number 3? Whom that's A6 problems, 6 answers. Yeah. Number, that's like, I like these students. You make me feel like coming to Uganda and teaching in a classroom. Can I come? Will you invite? Is it okay? Where will I teach? S5, S6, where? Where do you want me to teach? Zuleika, number 4, let's see. Number 4 was... Oh, Doreen, I have Doreen already. Now, Sandra, 6 problems, 6 answers, 6 an expert to help them what to do. Yeah, Sandra. Hopefully we are learning something. Number 5. And we did well on time management because this is the last one. No, I wanted to get to you. I may put yours in the let me see who comes after you, because you missed the last one. 6 problems, 6 answers, but number C, that's not the right way. Let me see who came after you. 6 an expert, 6 answers, 6 problems. 6 problems, 6 answers. Yeah. Sorry, Janet, I'll give it to Moonlight. The last part was not correct. Kathy, 6 problems, 6 answers, 6 an expert. But I'm already on 5, right? But that was correct. Let me go through all of them. 6 problems, 6 answers, 6 an expert to help them. You all did well. Let's see. Kabuya Harriet, type 6 problems, 6 answers, 6 experts. Yeah. Oh, Salma is here. Salma didn't participate. I don't see any answers from you. Week, 6 problem, ask what to do. No, Aula, you're gonna have to repeat, to watch this again. Because I said that 6 problems. The one was to do 6. What do you mean? Why do you call it 6 answers? Oh, it's 6 answers? Is that the word he used? Maybe you are right. But I'm not giving you anything. I just want to know that you got the point. Did he say 6 answers in the book? You know, he gave a summary. He gave a summary before he explained. He said, A, 6 problems. B, 6 answers. And C, expert to tell them. I thought there was something wrong with the way you defined it, Aula. That's why I went to the book. No, it's the A, 6 problems, B, 6 answers, and C is asking. Experts, they're not even experts, they're asking. So we are done. Only if you have something you want to say about, I finished. Only if you want to say something, I really want to tabulate these one time. To tabulate them one time when we are done with the book. Only if someone is really, 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 really in serious trouble. And you like it. If you win and I add it up and send it to you. Okay. So I'm coming. If you are going to finish this book, by the way, there are people who have never recorded a video. Before you disappear from me. Are you going to record a video? I have a list here. People who are recording. You know, I have too much and I don't have a personal assistant. Okay. Who is recording a video and you're not on my list? You know, I like to have them on a list. That way I know. Kathy, you want to record a video? Aula, you want to record? Harriet Kabuya, you want to record? Let's see who didn't say. Moonlight, do you want to record about this book? Janet, do you want to record? The rest did. Isaac Kaoya, do you want to record? Kasim Wengi, Ranga Musa. You know, I'm doing all of them again. All of you again. If you gave me a video before, this time I want a different kind of video. All you have to say, my name is so-and-so, I'm in this country, and wherever you are, and I've been watching the message, these videos about the Cashflow Quadrant, and I want you to mention only what you didn't know. You didn't have a clue. Only until... By the way, don't confuse the two books. We are talking about this one. The message in the cash flow, not rich dad. Not rich dad, poor dad, but cash flow. What you know, like right now, these things we are covering, what you didn't know, and you only knew because of this book, and what are you going to take action on? 2 things. What you didn't know, what are you taking action on? What you didn't know could be 10 things. It's up to you. If you can list them in 3 minutes. Who wants to record? Not on the list. Let's see. Okay, Kawoya. Okay, Kathy. Assalamu alaikum. You know, Halim, I don't know. Maybe you changed something. Because your name confuses me now. I used to know you, and now you came different. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you over there? How are you? How is UAE? Okay. Aula. Let me see how many added. We say Kawoya and Kathy. How about the rest? Salma, do you want to record a video? I have a list. of those people recording videos. Let me see. I'm going to add on, let me note here, to add Isaac, Kathy, and who else? Aula, you want to record again, Aula? The other one was just introduction. This one is now real stuff. You explain what you really learned from this book. I'm coming again. Hopefully I'll be able to do it in the morning, the 7 a.m. and noon, Malaysia. I'll put this list somewhere else, but I'll add on the name. Who else want to record? Okay, Omar. Even the bonds are finished. Omar, welcome, but even the bonds are gone. We finished everything. They even threw away the bonds. So, but welcome. So, Omar, do you want to record a video again? This time I'm asking, even Halima, if you want, but I think you will miss so many. You miss so many of them. But if you remember what you got out, you just say, this is what I learned that I didn't know until I had this. Even the Cashflow Quadrant itself, the ESBI, that's a message already. So, what you got from this book that you didn't know, I wish, if you can do 2-3 things, then what are you going to take action on? That's it. 3 minutes or under. Oh my, you want to record? I have about 8 now. People who are recording, but I want to get more than 10. Please respond. I'm going to close off this one. I'm coming again in the morning. In the morning where you are, or noon, Malaysia. 7 a.m. Uganda, God willing. Or inshallah. Okay. I think we are leaving, right? I was hoping to get more people to say they are recording. Okay. Oziwa, you are recording. Let me write you here too. So today we added Isaac, Kathy, Aula, and Ziwa, which means we have almost 10 now. But I want more. I want it to be a real party next Sunday. So if you are recording a video, make sure you start recording. When we close on Thursday, start recording your videos and sending them to me. Please don't make them more than 3 minutes. It's hard to get them through WhatsApp. If you make it more than 3 minutes, it's hard to cross it over using WhatsApp. Then I'm going to ask you to use either to put it on YouTube channel or to put it on Google Drive. Okay? I think that's it. See you all tomorrow, in your tomorrow. What time is this? It will be your tomorrow. It will be my tonight. Okay? Thanks for watching.